From a barking good deal on dog training to a sweet pup who needs a special forever home, we have a little something for every pet lover on today's show. We're going to tell you all about that and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good morning and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. I'm Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this Saturday, and special thank you to Joe for filling in for me last week. And speaking of last week, we showed off adorable Stitch, who was a little bit nervous in studio but found his forever family because they saw through that and saw what a sweet pup he is, and he is finally in his forever home. And speaking of forever homes, this week we want to introduce you to Nora, who was fostered by our very own Carrie Hughes. We'll learn all about this sweet girl story later on in this show. And before we meet our first kitty of the day, I just have to show you this adorable photo our photograph team took of her. So not sure if she's a kangaroo, a meerkat, or what she is, Stacy, but she's adorable.
She is adorable. This is little Jade, and she came in as a stray with some of her lure mates who will also be on the show today. She had a hernia, but when she had her spay surgery, that hernia was removed, so she's totally healthy. And like most little black kitties, she's just so sweet. She's been letting me love on her this whole time, and she's just ready to cuddle up on the couch with you on these fall nights. But we also wanted to remind you about trap, neuter, and return. This is a great way to keep cats healthy and keep cat colony populations down. Just removing them leaves room for more cats to come, and that just contributes also to the problem. So this reduces the number of cats coming to shelters. It reduces the number of homeless cats. But beyond trap, neuter, and return, if a cat is sick or injured, you should also reach out to get them help for trap, care, and return. So to learn more about TNR efforts and resources, if you need those, you can go to somanycats.org and find more information. But this is little Jade, and she's ready to come and snuggle up with you.
Oh my goodness, so cute. And yes, that is very important because we do have an elongated cat and kitten season, as we know here in Arizona, so thank you for that, Stacy. And over the weekend, so many pets found their forever homes, and we couldn't be more excited. But before we drop those numbers, who is this cutie, ladies?
Well, this is Sourdough, and he is 9 weeks old, and he came to the Arizona Humane Society with his mother and 9 siblings from the Maricopa County Animal Care and Control through our Reach Out program. And our Reach Out program is where we reach out to other shelters and help them by taking some of the pets in their care, bringing them into our care, and then we put them up for adoption. The entire family spent time in our maternity suites before going to a foster home. The foster family did a wonderful job socializing all the puppies. Sourdough is very friendly. He loves all people. He loves his siblings, and he is ready to find his forever family. He is very, very happy, right, Sula?
Yes, and talking about happy tales, more than 400 dogs, cats, and critters found their forever home this past weekend during our Mars Global Adoption Weekend. And we want to thank the community because without your support, this wouldn't have been possible. But our job is not done yet. We have still more than 1,100 injured, sick pets in our care between the shelters and foster homes. And we want to give them a second chance as well. So visit achumane.org/adopt to find who is available.
Oh, absolutely. And as you can see, there are so many absolutely wonderful pets, just like little Sourdough here. I mean, who doesn't love a little carbs in your diet, right? Thank you so much for that, ladies. And speaking of pets with a lot of pups, Cookie and her 7 crumbs are safe now, as this sweet family of 8 was found trying to survive on the streets of Phoenix before being brought into our maternity suites. Thanks to amazing sponsors, donors, and supporters like you, Cookie and her babies are now getting the care and nutrition they need for a second chance at life. Now this little family is looking for a foster hero to help them grow strong strong and healthy until they're ready for adoption. And remember, when you foster for AHS, we provide everything you need, including medical, supplies, and support. So make sure to visit azhumane.org/foster to find more pets like Cookie and her pups who are in need of a temporary home. Oh my gosh, how can you resist? So cute. And speaking of supporters and donors to help pets, we have some exciting news to continue helping even more pets like this little diva. What is her story, Bree?
Sweet little Celine here. Oh my goodness. She came to us with 4 other bunnies. She was brought to us underweight and approximately 6 or 8 weeks old. You saw those photos. She was super tiny and she has definitely grown. She went to a foster home to gain weight with the other female bunnies, and she gained weight and has really good energy. And let me tell you, she does not mind handling at all. Like, she has been in my arms. She has been super social, like, oh my goodness, and super soft. I wish you could feel her through your screen. She is just absolutely lovely. As Kelsey was mentioning, we have a wonderful match that has been extended to help twice as many sick, injured, and abused pets like the one I have right now. Of course, she is good to go now. But we take in more than 24,000 others every single year. And so each dollar will be matched up to $50,000. So that's just so significant for us. But we're extremely thankful for the donors that are making the match possible. And you can go to azhumane.org/match to give your gift to get that matching donation. And definitely come down and see Celine and her siblings. She is just an absolute delight. And as we know, rabbits can make wonderful family pets.
Oh, absolutely. And look at those ears. I don't know if I've ever seen ear tufts like that on a bunny before. It is so cute. Thank you so much for that, Bree, and thank you to our wonderful sponsor for that match. And we have a great way to not only bond with your pup, but to help them gain confidence and skills. And I think this sweet little pup would definitely benefit from some possum training classes. What do you think, Lisa?
Absolutely. Remy here was an injured stray, and he was running the streets, and as you can see, he's a little bit nervous. A lot of new things have gone on for him. When he came into the shelter, he was not putting any weight on this left hind leg. So, you know, they rushed him in, they got him x-rays, and our excellent medical staff tended to him immediately, and what they found was that was a very old femur, so his leg was fractured, his back leg was fractured, and it was an old injury. There were some bone fragments in there, and it had healed incorrectly. So what they decided for little Remy, the best thing to do was just to amputate that hind leg. Little dogs like this, he's 22 pounds, do great on 3 legs. Back legs are even easier because the weight of their head is up front. And so he is learning how to just readjust. He's doing a great job, although he's a little nervous here today, but he is doing a great job, and it removed the painful leg that he had. So once he comes out of his shell, he will be a wonderful addition for somebody. A little tripod. We think he's probably a pug chihuahua, so we're calling him a chug. What's cuter than that? And the best thing for him would be some confidence training. Right now, in the entire month of October, 30% off of all of our dog training. We have individual training, we have virtual training, we have group training, and some reactive rover classes, some specialty. So you give us a call or look on the website and see what you think your pet needs. And it's October, 30% off right now for all of the training. So if you put the code Fall Frenzy in, you'll get 30% off any training. And just think, by the time Santa comes, your little one will definitely be on the nice, not the naughty list this year.
Oh my goodness, yes. Dog training is so beneficial for so many different reasons. So thank you for that, Lisa, and thank you to our special trainers as well. And don't change that channel. We want to introduce you to adorable Nora when we come back after the break. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, every week we talk about the power of foster, and this little one is no exception. And we have a very familiar face talking about not just any foster, but your own foster, Carrie. Please tell us about adorable Nora.
That's right, Kelsey. Fostering is such a special way to give back to our shelter pets. And I was actually sitting in a meeting, and the team was talking about Nora, and they weren't quite sure where to go with her. She came into AHS at the very end of July and has never been on the adoption floor because she has just been so scared. Our behavior team works magic with our shelter pets, but Nora was a very hard dog to get to come out of her shell. So as they were talking about what her next steps were, I said, hey, let's have her come home with me for a couple weeks and we'll see what we can do and see if we can learn about her. So that's the day that Nora came home with me, and we've had the best 2 weeks ever since. Dogs like Nora are common in the shelter when we have scared, shy, and fearful pets come through. Nora was a stray. She likely was hit by a car, and as you can see, she only has 3 legs, but she is acclimated quite well in our home, and there she is with my pack of animals. She is friendly with other dogs. She has learned to snuggle. When you find a scared or fearful dog in a shelter, please don't overlook them. Oftentimes it just takes time and love. And Nora, we had a very special plan for her. When she got to our house, we kept her contained in a small area in a crate. And then we actually carried her outside to go potty in an X pen so that she didn't run off. And, you know, I didn't want to chase her around the area. So we kept her very contained for a short amount of time. And slowly but surely, she did come out of her shell. It took a little bit for her just to even step foot in the kitchen when we were cooking dinner. And then you know what? She was there for treat time one day. And so really being patient with shy and fearful shelter pets is the way to go. Nora is going to be the best companion for someone. She's like my Velcro now. We sleep together. Her favorite attribute right now is that she likes to collect all of my slippers and sandals, and she doesn't chew them at all. She just carries them to her dog bed. And so, you know what? I only have one place to go now to find my shoes, and that is her dog bed. So she's so proud that she is helping me out. And so when you adopt Nora, you're going to get a gem. Ideally, she would get adopted quickly out of the shelter so that she doesn't decline again behaviorally. She'll be at our Papago Park campus this weekend, and I highly encourage you, if you have room in your heart and your home, she's good with other dogs, like I said. I'm guessing she's probably good with cats, and she just needs a human to be patient and kind with her. There are over 70 other pets right now on our website that need foster families, including bottle baby kittens, and as Kelsey mentioned before, our maternity moms. We need the entire community to step up because we yet again have no kennel space for our dogs. So please give us a call, text, or email to Foster, and we are here to provide you with all the guidance. Thank you so much, and don't forget to come down to visit Nora this weekend.
Oh my goodness, and the weather is cooling off, so who doesn't want an adorable little cuddle buddy? Thank you so much for that, Carrie, and thank you so much for all you and your team do. Make sure to keep it tuned right here to Pets on Parade for even more cuties who can't wait to meet you. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, while we appreciate this breed every day, of course, October is Pitbull Appreciation Month, and we absolutely love this gorgeous girl. She has been so goofy, so sweet. Please tell us about Rosie, Lisa.
Rosie is the absolute perfect pit bull. She was found as a stray and again brought into an emergency animal clinic, and she got her name because her skin was very pink. She obviously was having some sort of allergic reaction to something. And we brought her in and we put her on some allergy medications, and she just looks amazingly better after just 3 days. So she was monitored for a while, and we've been watching how she's doing, and she is loving life. Tail is always wagging. She loves the belly rubs. She knows how to sit, and she has this really cute head tilt when you have treats. So October is Pitbull Awareness Month. I normally tell you don't judge a book by its cover, but if you judge by her, she is just the happiest, cutest pitty around. But come down, you can meet the dogs, and we can tell you all about their individual personalities to see what you think and which dog is right for you. So if you go on our website, everything is updated every 15 minutes, all of our new dogs. So azhumane.org/adopt, and you can see what kind of adorable pitty is right for you.
Yeah, that's right. You know what, Rosie? Right on cue. She said, okay, you know what? Now I'm ready. Oh my goodness.
She's ready.
She was just keeping it like, till the very end. Thank you so much for that, Lisa. And yes, please give our pitty friends a chance. Okay, now I can't imagine how this next girl got her name. Please do us the honors of introducing her.
Well, right now her name is Kat, but you are allowed to change their name. And a girl this stylish, I think, looks like a Veronica, but you know how I feel about names. This little girl was brought in with her little litter mates, and she was a healthy girl. As you can see, she's super sweet. She loves pets. She's curious. Even when our friend was barking, she didn't get scared. She was curious about what was going on. And she's dressed for any occasion, as you can see. And tuxedo cats are also extremely smart, so you'll have a smart kitty on your hands. But little babies like Veronica, which I'm naming her, could not receive the care that they receive if it weren't for our partners and our fundraisers in the community, right, Bree?
Oh my goodness, we're so lucky. Family-owned Scottsdale restaurant Culinary Gangster is actually supporting homeless pets by giving guests a chance to donate to AHS at their checkout. So go on over, support them, eat, have a great meal, and then $5, $10, $20 or more. Every donation helps provide food, shelter, and of course, everything we need at AHS. And of course, you can have a chance to win a free meal. So it's a win-win. Definitely check it out. If you go to azhumane.org/events, you can find out more info about it, when the special is happening. And of course, thank you for supporting us. And of course, we always appreciate these local businesses helping with the cause.
Absolutely. I've heard wonderful things about that restaurant. I'm going to have to go check it out myself. Thank you so much for that, ladies. And we want to introduce Baxter, an 11-year-old Chihuahua that was suffering from severe dental disease, which left him in constant pain. His mom, Teresa, had some hours be cut back and was struggling to make ends meet and couldn't afford the urgent care that this pup needed. Thanks to support from the Gray Muzzle organization, we were able to step in and cover Baxter's much needed procedures, including extractions to relieve his pain. As you can see, Baxter is now on the road to healing, and his mom is filled with relief knowing he's getting the care he deserves. Because of the support, Baxter has a chance at a healthier, more comfortable life, and most importantly, he gets to stay by his loving owner's side. Absolutely adorable. We're so grateful to be a part of this pup's journey and to help families and senior pets across the valley, thanks to the support from the Gray Muzzle organization. And we met Celine earlier. Now it's time to meet the other little diva from the same family. Who is this cutie, Sula?
Oh, this cutie is so soft, and her name is Barbara, and she is Celine's sister, and she is a 6-month-old long-hair bunny. And you know, when I was preparing for the segment, I learned something new that I didn't know. Rabbits' teeth never stop growing, and they kept them in check by chewing on hay and fibrous things constantly. And also, they bond for life. So if you want a friend that bonds with you for life, she is waiting for you. And I also wanted to invite you to join the Arizona Humane Society this October 18 at Warehouse 215 in downtown Phoenix, where Phoenix Best of the Valley magazine will celebrate their annual party. The Arizona Humane Society will be there with adorable adoptable pets, and you can connect with professionals, local businesses, and service providers and help the Arizona Humane Society, since part of the proceeds will go to help pets like Barbara. So see you there.
Oh, it is going to be a wonderful time, and oh my goodness, I love the little divas. We got Celine, we got Barbara. Who else do you need? Thank you so much for that, Sula. And if you love bread, then you may start noticing a trend with our puppy friends. What type of bread we got here, Denise?
Yes, this is Rye, and she is 9 weeks old, and she is one of the members of the puppy litter you have been hearing about on today's show, who came to the Arizona Humane Society through our Reach Out program. Now, so many people love cuddling puppies and kittens, and you can do that by hosting or participating in a cuddle bunch. Our cuddle bunches are where the Arizona Humane Society will bring a litter of puppies or kittens or even sometimes bunnies to your event. We do all sorts of events, weddings, bridal showers, girls' weekends, and my personal favorite, work in corporate events. So we bring the pets there. Of course, they are available for adoption. All the members of your event can spend time cuddling the pets, taking photos, and this makes the event so much more fun, especially work meetings. So if anybody has kind of boring work meetings, Cuddle Bunches may be the thing that you need. So visit our website, azhumane.org/cuddlebunch for more information. Rye, foster family, said that she is one of the sweetest puppies in the litter. But don't let that fool you, of course. She is very energetic. She is going to need a lot of socialization and will benefit from training to help her grow into a very well-behaved adult dog.
Oh, absolutely. You know what? I don't know what kind of meetings you're going into, Denise. I mean, every meeting is so much fun, but it's even more fun with puppies and kitties.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that. And don't change that channel. We're going to introduce you to the last of our little puppy friends when we come back after the break. Welcome back to the show. Now, we saw this little cutie before the break, and it is the last of our bred puppies. You know, we were talking about some good meal deals, and who doesn't love a good Italian bread, Stacy?
Oh, this is little Focaccia, who is so sweet and has been sitting here in my lap this whole time, just looking up at me with love and giving me kisses and kissing my hand. So she's definitely ready to cuddle up with you and keep you warm on these upcoming winter nights. Oh, look at that, I'm giving a kiss right now. But she came in with her nursing with her mom and 9 litter mates. So she's from a big family and she needed to gain weight. So she went into foster and she did gain some weight. And now she's perfectly healthy. Look at those beautiful colors. But speaking of meal deals, all October, Central Bark in Paradise Valley is going to be giving back in a big, big way. So until October 31st, 15% of all boarding and grooming proceeds will be donated directly to Arizona Humane Society. And so this is a great way to not only take care of your pets, but also help homeless pets. And oh, I'm just getting the biggest kisses right here. So to find out more information about that, you can visit azhumane.org/events and find out more about that event. But this is little Focaccia, and she is now becoming more playful. The shyness is wearing off. So come on down and visit her.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much for that. And thank you to all of our amazing partners who help own pets as well as our homeless pets. And now it is the last of our kitty friends. Halloween's right around the corner, Bree, and I see that our little kitty has a little bit of a costume, but we don't want people out there to get caught without a costume, right?
Absolutely. What's really great is that our thrift stores have plenty of costumes for you to utilize. So you can support AHS and get your costumes at our thrift stores. So definitely check out. We've got quite a few locations. So go to azhumane.org/locations and you can find a thrift store by you and get those costumes for not just yourself and the kids, but also for these little sweethearts like sweet Tori here. Tori came into AHS with her litter mates, and she is wonderful. Her foster mom says that she absolutely loves feather toys, and I can attest to that. She is all about the toys here because, of course, she's a kitten. Why wouldn't she be? She's absolutely beautiful. She looks like she could have some sort of exotic breed in her. Definitely would be cool to do a DNA test because her face has a little bit of a flatter feel to it. And she's got this beautiful black coat with a little bit of salt and pepper kind of look. So she is very pretty and she's so friendly. Oh my goodness, I wouldn't be surprised if she went home right away. But stop on by, come see her, and definitely check out our thrift stores for your Halloween and costume needs.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Bree. And thank you for tuning in with us yet again. There are so many ways that you can help the sick, injured, and abused pets at the Arizona Humane Society. So make sure that you're tuning in next week because we're going to tell you all about the Toyota raffle happening here in a week or so. And then too, of course, we have that match that has been extended. So make sure to visit azhumane.org/match to be able to help twice as many pets. Thank you so much for your continued support to allow us to be able to save the lives of pets like these each and every week. We'll see you right here for another adorable Pets on Parade.